Hello viewers, to get latest updates on my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.
Be strong.
Hello viewers, welcome to the session on mobile application development with the course code 18 CSMP 68 for 6th semester CSE or ISE students. In this session, we will see developing of text-to-speech activity, which is prescribed as 7th program for 6th semester CSE or ISE students under VTU. So the idea of the program is to develop a simple application with one edit text field so that user can write some text in it. We create a button called convert text to speech that converts the user input into voice. Android text to speech. Android allows you to convert your text into voice. Not only you can convert it, but also allows you to speak text in variety of languages. Android provides text-to-speech class in android.speech.tts package for this purpose. In order to use this class, you need to instantiate an object of this class and also specify the code in init listener. The code for which is as shown below. Text-to-speech object is instantiated with an application context and on init listener, which has an overridden method on init. We write the code or logic to convert text to speech over here. In this listener, you have to specify the properties for text to speech object, such as its language, pitch, etc. Language can be set by calling setLanguage method. Its syntax is as shown here. The method setLanguage takes an local object as parameter. The list of some local available are as given below. Like we have US, Canada, French, we have Germany, Italy, Japan, China. Once you have set the language, you can call speak method of the class to speak the text. The syntax for which is as shown here. To build the text-to-speech application, we open Android Studio and create new project. Go to File, select New and New Project. Among different activities which are given to you by Android Studio, let me select this empty activity and click on Next. Now we need to specify the name of application. So let me give it as text to speech app. So the default package name and the location where a project is going to reside has been shown to you. The language which I had selected for developing an application is Java with minimum SDK Android 4.1, which is Jelly Bean. Now click on Finish. Android Studio takes few minutes to load the project. Once the project is loaded, you can see two files opened. One is main.activity.java and another is activity_main.xml. The project structure will be shown at left hand side of your screen. So to design text-to-speech application, let me first go to this activity_main.xml file. So design the user interface which contains a edit text field and one button. Then the code for executing the logic I'll be writing in a main.activity.java. So it is to design edit text field onto your user interface. Let me change the constraint layout to relative layout. Okay. So I'll change this to relative layout. Let me go to the split mode and let me select this show system UI. Okay, visible clearly. Now the text view which is present here, let me change the name as, instead of hello world, I'll write it as text to speech app. I'll increase the size of this text. Text size, let me give it as 30 dp. Style, text style, I'll make it as bold. Okay. So I'll make this movable towards horizontal and make this component movable towards vertical, and bring this and place it at the center of your screen. Okay. So the name of this application is mentioned as text to speech app. So apart from that, let me go to the design mode. From the text field under the palette, let me select the plain text, drag and drop onto the screen. So which is present at the top. Let me make this component movable towards horizontal by dragging this circle to the end. Let me make this component movable towards vertical by dragging this circle onto the bottom. Now this component can be moved and placed anywhere onto the screen. Let me place at the center of the screen. Increase the width. Okay. So I had increased the width. Instead of name, let me go back to the split mode. So one edit text field is added. I'll change the ID of edit text field as edit text. So this is my ID for edit text field. Instead of text is equal to name, I'll write it as hint is equal to, let me give a hint as type the text. I'll write the hint as type the text. Done. So edit text field is ready. Now I need to add a button. So go to the design mode. From the palette, we have a buttons. From the buttons, drag the button and place it onto the screen, which will be present at the top. So let me make this button movable towards horizontal by dragging this circle to the end. Let me make this component movable towards vertical by dragging this circle onto the bottom. Okay. Now bring this button to the center of the screen. So go to the split mode. So the ID for the button is specified as button, let it be. But the text I'll be changing it to convert to speech. So this is the text I had given for a button. Let me go to the design and bring this button to the center of the screen. Okay. So my user interface is ready. We have one edit text field which is going to read the text, and we have a button which is going to convert text into speech when a button is going to be clicked. So to do that, I'm going to add one property onto the button, on click property. So the name of the property, I'll write it as convert. Which need to be added to the main activity. Let me add to the main activity by clicking onto this option. Okay, you can see the event convert has been added onto the main activity. So completing the design of user interface. Now we need to write a logic which is going to convert text to a speech in our Java program. Okay. Inside my main activity, let me declare a variable of edit text field, edit text ed. And similarly, I'll create one more variable of type text to speech. Text to speech. I'll take it as T1. Okay. So declared a variable of a type edit text and declared a variable of a type text to speech. So in an onCreate method, map a variable for edit text which is present in Java with the ID of edit text field in XML file. For mapping, we have a find view by ID r dot based on ID dot. So the ID for edit text field I had given as edit text. Let me select that. So I had made sure that variable of edit text which is present in Java program is mapped with the ID of edit text which is present in XML file. Now we need to instantiate text to speech object. Let me do that. T1 is equals to new text to speech. The first parameter we need to provide a context. Let me give the application context, get application context. And the second one is, let me write it as new text to speech on init listener. So this is what we need to implement. So text to speech dot on init listener, which is having one overridden method on init. So here we need to set the language which we will be using while converting the text into speech. Let me write if status okay stated is it is taken as I int if I not equal to text to speech dot error. So if there is no error in the text to speech, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the language T1 dot set language. The language which I'm going to set is local. There are different options. So let me select UK. Local.uk. So language has been instantiated, where object of text to speech has been created, instantiated with a language set to UK. Let me put a semicolon here. So after instantiating, now we are going to call a speak method which is going to convert your text into voice. So before calling the speak, we need to read the text from edit text field, which I am going to store it in a variable string text. So which is going to get a value from the edit text field ed dot. To retrieve the text, we have a method get text. Whatever the text which is obtained, let me convert it into string dot to string. So from the edit text field, we are going to retrieve the text, convert it into string, and place it into a variable text. Now I am going to call a method speak from the object of text to speech class T1 dot speak. The first parameter is the text which we have read. The second parameter is text to speech dot q flush. If at all some value was present earlier, let that value get flush. The third parameter is nothing, null. So done. We have set the code which is going to convert text to voice. Let us run the program and cross verify whether this is going to work properly or not. I'm going to run it. It takes a few time in order to load the emulator. Launching activity. Yes, we have our application launched onto the emulator. So let me type hello world. So I had typed a text hello world onto the read text field. Let me click on the button so that the text has to be converted into speech.
Hello world.
It's converted. You can listen the voice.
Hello world. Hello world.
Yes. So this is an application where we have converted a text to speech using an Android support. So hope this video is useful for you. If you like the video, please like, share and comment. Thank you.